Man, you won't survive in here more than a week.
Oh, really? You think prison is hard? I have done 68 Hallmark movies.
The college admission scandal continued to get some fun poked at it in the cold open of the most recent episode of SNL. The NBC show's first sketch was a mock-up of Lockup, set in Chino Correctional Facility, where inmates, played by Kyle Mooney, Kenan Thompson, and Chris Redd, met their new famous residents. Kate McKinnon played former Full House star Lori Loughlin, who entered as the guys were competing for who had committed the most diabolical crime. After hearing Thompson's story about stabbing his neighbor to death and then eating his fingers so they couldn't ID the body, McKinnon's Loughlin retorted, "Oh yeah? You think that's insane? I paid $500,000 to get my daughter into USC.
You heard me. I paid $500,000 to a women's crew coach to say my daughter was good at rowing. I'm a loco."
She then made this revelation, which truly put Thompson's character over the edge.
And you know what her job is now? She's an influencer. On Instagram.
Stop it! I can't hear anymore. Guards, get her away from me!
Then Pete Davidson entered the cell as attorney Michael Avenatti, listing his transgressions for the others, such as blackmailing a sneaker company and stealing taxes from a coffee shop to fund a race car team.
I'm so shady that a porn star once said that she needed to distance herself from me.
He then joked that he might still run for president in 2020 with Alec Baldwin. Later in the sketch, Michael Keaton showed up as Julian Assange, who was recently arrested in both the UK, where he's been living in the Ecuadorian embassy since 2012, and in the United States. Keaton's Assange proved to be the craziest of them all, explaining,
"I'm wanted in the US and Sweden. I'm from Australia. I live in London, in Ecuador. You try figuring that one out."
And then he proved that he definitely deserved to be in prison by making this crime of a joke.
Is there a bathroom around here? Because I really have to take a wiki leak.
Meanwhile, Emma Stone made her fourth appearance as host of the long-running NBC series and referenced the Five Timers Club, a milestone that's celebrated for recurring hosts of the show. Now, sadly, despite being one episode short, Emma still kept angling for the type of fanfare that a five-timer would receive.
It's time for the gifts that, of course, we have planned for you.
Oh,
so
wow.
I got you this beautiful silver bracelet.
Oh, Adie, I love it.
Aw.
You had it engraved? That's so sweet. Penicillin allergy. That's so cool. You guys are amazing.
Later in the show, Stone appeared in a sketch in which the raunchy posters hanging in a teenage boy's bedroom came to life, as well as 2 digital shorts. The first one also featured Melissa Villaseñor and devolved into a rap video about hobbies, and another featured Stone as a very serious method actress playing a secondary character in a porno.
Just say what's in the script.
Oh, I was just trying to access Deirdre.
There's nothing to her. People are just gonna scroll past you so they can get off. She has no past, no future. She exists only to be cheated on. Just say what's in the script.
Stone also took on the role of former View panelist Jenny McCarthy in a bit that also featured Leslie Jones playing Whoopi Goldberg, Cecily Strong portraying Abby Huntsman, Kate McKinnon playing Joy Behar, Melissa Villaseñor portraying Ana Navarro, and Adie Bryant playing Meghan McCain.
I don't believe in vaccinations. My doctor is Google, my science is Twitter, and my religion is Donnie Wahlberg.
And of course, BTS were the musical guest for the night's festivities, with the insanely popular K-pop group performing Boy With Love, and later mic drop to a very enthusiastic audience. For much more on the most recent episode of SNL, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.